What is up, guys? NYKia31 here. Madden 25 online game. Since the online league season has pretty much come to a screeching halt, practically, that leaves Ultimate Team and online games. So, got an online rank game, and of course, the trick is finding a variety of opponents to show you guys. I can show you a million Seahawks and Niners games, but that gets old in a hurry. And I'm using the Saints this game, taking a little bit of a break from my Jacksonville Jaguars. There's only so much of Jaguars. There's only so heavy of a dose of them I can take at any one time. I need a break and remember what it's like to play with talent from time to time. So here we are, and with the Chiefs, I would say once you get past the Niners and the Seahawks, they're among the more common teams that you would see. I would say Niners, Seahawks, Chiefs, Panthers. Come on, guys, variety. There's a ton of teams that you can play with. But, it is what it is. So, with Jamal Charles, you know what's coming. Power outside runs, lots of screens, and all that good stuff. And Alex Smith is just mobile enough to have to account for. So, then there's that. And he's going to get to a point as well where he puts in linemen at the tight end spots, and I have to deal with, that nonsense as well. So, got a lot of things on the table to have to put up with. And I actually changed the defensive lineup around since this game to fit my 4-3 Tampa 2 style. I had to make some changes. I have Junior Galetta outside linebacker, the strong side left outside linebacker in this game. I eventually had to relent and put him at defensive end. I need that speed rush to go along with Charles Jordan, and I have Vilma at the weak side and Lofton in the middle. But Lofton's a little bit too slow, so I've changed things around to get more speed out of my linebacker since this game. And there is the user pick as I'm able to get back there with Mr. Lofton. I got to be able to be rangy there to play that deep middle. So I'm on offense, and I'm running out of the run and shoot playbook, and these Saints can get it cooking. They have a lot of pieces, and Sproles is just really, really fun. There's so many things I can do with him. I have him starting so I can put him into slot. So I have him, Colston, Lance Moore, and Stills out there, and still have Pierre Thomas in the backfield to go battering ram with. And what happens is that sometimes when they see the two backs there, especially when I'm in either pistol spread or pistol trips or ace spread or trips, you can catch people in a run commit. And look at Pierre Thomas go. Just, that was a crazy run by him. Trucked the dude, spinning and stumbling around, and gets into the end zone. And that should have been pick number 2. That's why you're back at defensive end, Mr. Gillette. But, and of course, every time there's a dropped INT from me, it always seems to come back the very next play. I really can't stand ball hawk. I've had so many ball hawk fails. I should just turn the dang thing off. And there we get some pressure there. That's what you gotta have when you're rushing 4 and rushing 3 most of the time. Charles Jordan almost gets in, and that should have been user pick number 3. Ball hawk fail. And another thing I don't get is this damn heat seeker. When I think I'm going to go for a wrap-up, I dive. When I think I'm going to dive, I wrap up. I have no idea. Should probably turn that one off as well. Get these damn aids out of the game. And there's a sweet throw by Drew. I'm going to have to eventually do a video series on running this offense against man coverage. But that's one of the plays you want to run. You want to run switch where you have that deep post crossing. There's an entire switch series in the run and shoot playbook. And it can really do damage against both man and zone because they usually have, almost all of them have twin concepts that are effective against one or the other, if not both. And of course, with all these weapons on the field, eventually a dude's going to go into the old max coverage, and you can do things with that, or like that, rather. step up into the pocket because no one is there and get some scramble yards or pop some draws or traps. So the Saints just present a whole lot of problems for people. There, Drew actually airmails a throw. And Charles is churning. I've kind of kept him as much under wraps as I possibly can. It's so hard with a lot of these, powers, especially out of the pistol. Thank God he hasn't run out of the pistol. But with people subbing in linemen at the tight end spots as well, it's tough to deal with. But I haven't had him go just insane. I'm at least controlling it a little bit, so he doesn't think that he just has automatic gains on the ground all the time. And going no huddle with Charles, you run the risk of getting him hurt, and that's exactly what happens. And I have gotten to the point this year in this game a long time ago where I will just not allow slip screens to be run. I will contain an end on each side of the field if I have to. I'm just not going to put up with it. You got to decide to take stuff away. And when you decide to take stuff away, people will stop doing it. And then you can do your normal stuff. But you can either complain about it or find a way to turn lemons and make lemonade as best you can. I'd be very interested to see how the defensive improvements in Madden 15 will impact these guys who've been using these power runs as their crutch. I'll be very interested indeed. So, back on 0, and now I'm down. So I gotta get going. Run the old run and shoot ghost concept with Mr. Stills in the slot. Pop Sproles in a slip screen. I try to get him double-digit touches, combining him as a receiver and as a back. And there's Graham. I mean, there's just so much. And there I catch him with a guy spying, and I pop Pierre Thomas in there. And again. So now I'm back on top. I just got to hold on. There we go. Front four is being very active. And that is not good. I tend to go out of my way to limit the out routes by the wide side slots and the wide side receiver. That sometimes when I do my coverage shade and I guess wrong, that happens. And Alex Smith is in a big world of trouble there. But gets it right back, so I gotta tighten up now. Gotta stop bending. And he gets bailed out there, but gets walloped pretty nicely at least. So here comes the run. 4th and 1, here we go. Probably gonna try it again. I'm just gonna sell out for it, hope for the best. Bring all the linebackers, and no karma for you, Vilma. Vilma sticks his nose in there and denies him. So let's run out the clock and get out of here. So I hold on. So the Saints there running the run and shoot nice and efficiently. Did a decent job as best I could on the run there. Trying to limit the damage as much as possible. So I get the W as a result. I'm going to have the Carolina Panthers defensive analysis vid up in a little bit. Those take some time to do. Hopefully I'll get that done in the next couple of days. And I will talk to y'all later. Peace.